Going back to fitness, how you're a gym owner, and this forefront of the world is like it's a worldwide place for equipment. How do you decide which equipment you're going to buy for this?
Well, the fitness industry, just as we all know, is starting to take off like crazy. Kids are into fitness. They're not into, stealing their parents' car after midnight and going and getting drunk anymore. Like
Good old
the
days.
weird
Joyriding.
kids.
That's what we call joyriding. I used to steal cars and joyriding.
It's growing, and there's a demand for, all this gym equipment. So all these manufacturers are coming out, which is a good thing for gym owners. And you got to really, I would never buy a machine without trying it. And luckily, I've been a bodybuilder for several years, so I know when a machine feels good and when it doesn't. And but a lot of things are going to machines. Back in the day, what we do? Bent over rows, squats, deadlifts, and
basic stuff. Now I see
it's
this
like
stuff.
somebody told us to go do a machine. We were like, screw that.
I mean, Dylan, if you guys don't know, when Dylan, he spends a lot of money on this equipment. Like these, I've heard this Pinata stuff is like $18,000 per piece, or can be upwards towards. And like now they got mega mass and all this. Where does it matter how much a piece is? Does it mean it's better like a car? You buy a Lamborghini, that's the Panada thing, or you buy the Camry, which is like maybe the hammer strength. Like, does it matter how much you spend on something? Or?
It just depends. In my own personal experience, it's sometimes the less moving parts, the better, because moving parts eventually break apart. So that's why hammer is so great. Back in the day, it just spins on an axle and you push out. But a lot of these new machines feel great, and a lot of them are built very well, and a lot are built very crappy.
Right. I mean, it's just like, I think things back then are kind of a little more durable than things are now. It's kind of like relationships now, they're not as durable, but our parents were married 40, 50 years. But yeah, I agree that
it's just like that old saying, just because it feels good doesn't mean it's right.
It's not true.
That shit's going to break down on you.
So when we go into this, and how long you've owned this gym?
18 and a half years. Next year will be 19. We're
Wow.
coming up on 20 in about a year and a half, so it's going to be pretty cool.
And seeing that, like, you've obviously seen how the economy has shifted, and we down the street, I think you have like Wheat Ridge, Arvada and stuff. Have you seen that affect how your members or the prices you have to change because you have a $8,000 piece and you got to afford that? How do you do that?
I've always just been a big investor back into the gym because I love coming to my job every day. I love training. I love seeing people go, wow, this gym's badass. And fortunately over the years, it's becoming more of an anomaly. With all the Olympias won here, the national champions, NFL players that train here, stuff like that. It's like that they come here for that vibe. So
it
it's
definitely
been
has
pretty cool.
that. Definitely has that.